When this morning's guest first teed up a golf ball, he probably wasn't thinking about kids, but today he does. You'll meet him coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at Carolina Cooling and Plumbing in Surfside Beach, behind Dick's Pawn Shop and below the water tower. We're focused on the first tee, Myrtle Beach, and we're visiting with one of its lead instructors, Shelby Smith. Good morning, Shelby.
Very nice to be here.
Thanks so much for coming in early on a Tuesday morning. You're probably up early in the morning anyway, aren't you?
Usually, pretty early.
Yeah. Do you get out on the links on a regular basis early in the morning?
I'm out on the teaching tee usually by 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And that keeps us busy through the day.
So you'll be heading from here on over to Whispering Pines.
Yes.
Which is real easy to find. That's the city-owned golf course, isn't it?
Yes. It's on the former air base, 22nd Avenue South in Myrtle Beach.
Very easy to get to.
Yes. Very
easy to get to. I think for some of the folks who may not have been there recently, it's do you enter over there near is it J. Edwards?
Yes, just to the north side of J. Edwards on 22nd Avenue South, and then it winds through to get to the golf course and driving range.
Is it out? Is it open 7 days a week, Shelby?
Yes,
it is. Really? How often are you out there?
We're out there 6 days a week.
Take a day off. Yeah.
Yes. And then we get a day during the week as well, depending upon schedules and how that goes.
Sure. See, you're listed as a professional golf trainer. That's
yes.
a big deal. How long have you been in golf training?
Well, I've been teaching golf full-time for the past 20 years. 10 years in Atlanta before moving here, and past 10 years here in Myrtle Beach, and 2 years at Whispering Pines. This is my second year with the city contract.
That's great.
Before that, I was in Surfside Beach at Harbor Light Golf Center.
Right.
Teaching golf.
Very close to here.
Yes.
Carolina Cooling and Plumbing. That's
yes.
wonderful. So
yeah,
you know the Surfside
a mile
Beach.
away.
Yeah, very close at hand. That's tremendous. And are you originally from the Carolinas or down in Georgia?
Originally from the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay.
And grew up in Washington, and went to school there. Started playing golf in the 9th grade there.
Really?
And can relate that easily to the children I'm working with
Absolutely.
Here in the first tee.
Sure.
And went to University of Maryland in the area right there where I grew up.
Right.
Won a golf scholarship there, and been interested in golf ever since. And moved here from Atlanta.
Right.
Moved south. I spent 10 years in Richmond, Virginia, and then another 10 years in Atlanta, and then we've been here 11 years. This is our 11th year here.
Son of a gun. When you played there at the University of Maryland, what was that like competing during college?
Well, it was a real thrill for me. I played freshman golf there on the team, and then went into the Navy and played some golf, tournament golf in the Navy. Spent 4 years in the Navy.
Right.
And had a great experience there.
Oh yeah, how exciting! Golly, when you think about getting out there, and obviously as a trainer, as an instructor, you're stationary a lot of the. I mean, you're in a same location instructing, or do you actually instruct through all 18 holes?
No, usually we are at our training center at Whispering Pines. So we have a teaching tee there. We have training aids. We have excellent video equipment, electronic launch monitors, all the sophisticated things to let golfers improve their golf swing.
Great.
And that's what we were really concentrating on at Whispering Pines and at our Dyna Swing Fit Golf School.
If a viewer needs to get off to work now or get family off to school, what's the best way they could learn about you and your instructing there? And of course, we want to talk more about the first tee. Is there a good way to, do you have a website or a phone number?
Yes, the best thing definitely is to go to our website, www.dynaswingfit.com.
Dyna Swing Fit, absolutely. Much of what you do right there.
Yeah, we fit fundamentals into golfers' swing, so we have a very excellent capability of doing that.
And you've got someone in partnership with you, or
yes,
someone who instructs?
My teaching partner is Russ Brown.
Okay.
And the two of us are at Whispering Pines.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Well, of course, the first tee Myrtle Beach, something that a lot of viewers may not be familiar with. And obviously, as you know, most of our viewers are in the PD and southeastern North Carolina, but a lot of viewers are right here in Horry County. What is the First Tee Myrtle Beach, Shelby?
Well, the First Tee is a youth development program that works with children ages 7 to 17, 18 actually this year. And we teach golf, but we also teach life skills.
Right.
So we combine the two. And this is very much a character building program. And it's been just a terrific opportunity for me the past 3 years working with the First Tee here in Myrtle Beach. We have in total 476 children in the program.
Is that right? Just here at the First Tee Myrtle Beach?
Right, here in Myrtle Beach.
476. That's tremendous.
And we have, this spring, we're at 157 kids in the program.
Son of a gun. 476 children, and that's ages 7 to 18.
7 to 18, right.
That is fantastic.
Nationally, there are 202 chapters with 5 international chapters in that number. And in total, 2.2 million children have been in this First Tee program. Yeah, impacted by the program.
What first prompted the founding of the program, Shelby? Do you know much about its founding?
Yes, it was founded in 1997.
Okay.
And originally it was founded for low income and people that could not afford to really enjoy the game of golf, and it was an inner city initiative. And it was very popular and expanded rapidly. And it expanded in such a way that it became inclusive of all children in the area. So at present, it's open to everyone. And
so
it's
all
in these 202
socioeconomic ranges, all ethnic backgrounds, everything.
Right.
Sure.
And the values that the game of golf has, the First Tee program has incorporated these values, these life values, through the game of golf. So that's where it's really been an exciting approach to teach the kids these values and let them learn golf as well. We take what is called a seamless approach, where they're not really, it's a subtle approach, but it's right on target in terms of getting these life-enhancing values to the kids.
So clearly the distinction between other golf programs are tying in the life skill, the life side, or would that be the biggest distinction between other golf programs?
Absolutely. At least 50% of the time is directed towards character development and these values. When you know, I wrote down a few of these items here. You know, we teach a very positive, can-do approach, and that's very good in the golf, the game of golf. The First Tee has 9 core values that are through all the levels of the program taught to the children.
Share with us a couple of them at least.
Confidence, just like in golf. Courtesy, respect, respect for the game, respect for themselves, respect for others. Game of golf really provides that kind of opportunity. Responsibility, honesty, integrity, all these values, sportsmanship, perseverance, judgment.
Wow, I think I'm running out of
all of
ink
those,
here. Yeah, sportsmanship.
What they call the 9 core values.
Honesty, integrity, responsibility, respect, courtesy. Confidence is very important. So oftentimes that's one thing that a lot of children and adults will lack. And they really should feel more confident where they are.
And sportsmanship is key.
Very definitely. Well, you know, as you think through it, so you have aspects, and you've got a video component as well, or is it all just you and the other volunteers associated with the program throughout the city?
At all of our locations, we have a group of volunteers, and that can range anywhere from 3 to 6. I think at Whispering Pines we have the most volunteers. We have 6,
Good.
and we have the largest group there. We have 26 children.
Is that right?
In the Birdie program. So we work with the kids in the teaching of the golf skills,
Good.
and in a structured way in these life skills development.
Right.
So all the coaches are involved. We break down into different groups and different stations. Sometimes we're on the driving range, sometimes we're on a putting green, could be on a practice green and a sand bunker. You know, it depends on what we're doing with the kids.
How exciting, Shelby. For you, you said the Birdie program. Are there different levels of the first tee program?
Yes. It starts out, the introductory level is the target program.
Okay.
And that's what these are right here. So
oh, yeah,
we,
please. I'm
working with second and third graders, we bring them into an easy to learn concept.
Hold that up.
We use
a
bigger ball than a golf ball.
Right, sure.
A friendlier, softer ball. And we hit this ball with a much bigger club.
Okay.
So it becomes very easy right away to get excited about the game of golf.
And really, you can see that excitement early on.
Yes, very, very definitely. And we also have, in putting, we have just a simple technique, a little broom on the putter, so that the sweeping stroke of the putter gives them the idea of stroking the ball. So we have some tools like that. And then we have the regular golf instruction, adult and junior golf clubs, training
great.
groups.
And of course, the bigger club you've got there, it's got a little sweeper behind that. Oh, excuse me. Yes, that's
this one.
That's the bigger one. Yes, yes.
So we instruct the target is the middle of the club hitting the ball. We meet the ball. So they're able to really get the concept, square club face, loft of the club, the different things that are in the game, ball striking.
What do you find is the aspect, let's say in the target group, that really lights up the crowd the most? In your instance, 26 folks in the Birdie program, I think you said, but the target was the earlier one.
Right.
The younger kids. What seems to really perk up their attention the most, Shelby? Is it just being out there with you? Many of the children haven't been out even on a golf course oftentimes, but to be out there, and then they think about some of their childhood heroes, some of the folks that they've been following, the different athletes, particularly golfers here.
Well, I would say the biggest thing for the smaller kids is just the fun of hitting the golf ball.
Yeah.
And being outdoors and enjoying getting the golf ball into the hole, the objective of the game of golf. And we start them out indoors as well. I did the Boys and Girls Club after school program in a gym environment.
The one
so
there on the former Air Force Base.
Yes, right there at the air base. And then we did some inside, and then we did it outside as well. So it's a very flexible program using this kind of system. Of course, when we're hitting a live golf ball, we're outdoors and need more space.
Right,
so that works out real well, especially at Whispering Pines and our other affiliate sites.
Right, right. I see the 5 levels: target, par, birdie, eagle, and ace. Now, is that determined by age, or is it determined by skill set during the course of the program?
It's both. It's by age. The par is the first level, really going in. The target's the entry, and then the first real level is par, and that's in 7 to 10 age group. And their skills are basically developed in that division, and then they move up into the Birdie.
Right.
They're certified with golf skills and the life skills that they've acquired the knowledge of these life skills.
Absolutely.
So they actually go through a certification process, and then they move on to the Birdie program, and then to the Eagle, and then to the ACE program. As their competence, as their golf skills rise, and their life skills develop further.
How long does it normally take for the children that are coming in early on? Is it oftentimes, I guess, even would it be a multi-year experience, or is it the plan would be that they would be in at this very early age and then remain involved with the first tee program, continuing to build the life skills?
And into college.
Right.
And the structure of it, lets them continue on, even in the same division, depending upon what their progress is.
Sure, sure.
And
you've been with the program how long now, Shelby?
3 years. This is my
Okay, so
third
you're
year with
even
the program.
beginning to see children that the life skills are kicking in, some different aspects.
Yes.
That must be really gratifying.
It really is, very, very much so.
Yeah.
And it's just such a positive program for the kids, and to see their reaction to it and their growth is just really exciting for me and the other volunteers too. That's the other thing we see with
instructors.
the instructors really see this is a very powerful program.
Speaking of volunteers, we want to talk more about whether they're volunteer opportunities, but is this for boys only, Shelby?
No, it's boys and girls.
Good, good. Do you have many girls in the program?
Girls, yeah.
Is that
Typically
right?
in golf, females represent about 22%, but in our first tee program, it's about a third.
Really?
A third are girls in the overall program.
30-some percent. That's tremendous. That is tremendous. Volunteer opportunities. If a viewer was watching right now, they possibly thought, what are some of the things they could do if they wanted to volunteer and be active, particularly on the life skills side? If they weren't necessarily golfers, could they still be involved in volunteering for the program?
Yeah, very definitely. We have the coaches, assistant coaches, and they help out during the sessions that we have. We have weekly sessions, once a week, and it's for an hour and a half time period, and it's at different times at these different locations, and it's after school as well as on the weekend. And then other opportunities, we have administrative opportunities.
Good.
We have a new mentoring program that is being developed now, and we have actually we have some other positions too. We have academic tutoring.
Okay, good.
We have a healthy snacks coordination. We're trying to get, because of the amount of kids and everything, a coordinated snack program at each of the sites where we're working.
Very important, absolutely,
so,
sure.
Those are some of the opportunities.
Those are great opportunities. I'm glad you highlighted that.
Now we have about 45 volunteers right now.
Already?
Yes.
And you'd have room for how many more? Could you
have,
double that?
We could double that.
Could you really?
Yes.
Wow.
The
You
way the
mentioned,
program's developing.
more locations than Whispering Pines. What are some of the other locations involved in the first tee, Myrtle Beach?
Well, the program started out at Cane Patch driving range.
Sure.
And Burroughs and Chapin is very instrumental in originally getting it started.
Oh, yeah.
And Midway Golf Course there.
Yeah.
And then on the, of course, Whispering Pines, that was the one that was added pretty quickly in the program. And then on the south side, we have Indian Wells, and then we also have, let's see, Quail Creek.
Great.
And Burning Ridge. Up on the north side, we have Crown Park and Black Bear.
Okay.
And then new this year is the Legends Resort.
So it's not just for children in Myrtle Beach. Even though it's the first tee Myrtle Beach, you've got children.
Well, it is Horry County.
It is just an Horry County
program.
Again, a very large county. And
but we get so many people coming here from other parts of the country.
Oh, yeah.
And there are so many other first tee operations in other parts of the country.
So folks could be involved in more than just one first tee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's tremendous, Shelby. Again, I'm sure a very gratifying opportunity for you and the other volunteers. You've probably seen some of the same light bulbs go off in other volunteers as you see with some of the children, because of their excitement level grows as the children mature through the program.
All right.
That's
true.
Wonderful.
Golf is a sport that provides so much. The challenge of the game, the integrity, the tradition of the game, and we find that when we're working with golf, we can introduce the children to these different concepts. Right. Like in our birdie program, I found it very interesting that goal setting and objectives for 9, 10, 11-year-olds was a pretty exciting thing for me. I did that in the corporate world many years ago before I got involved in golf.
Really?
On a management training level.
Right.
You know, getting managers involved in positive direction and building units setting objectives and goals. And now to
Right.
find the youth opportunity in this through the game of golf is really terrific.
Oh,
So I responded to the program very quickly.
Oh, yeah, we saw on there, of course, we mentioned dynaswingfit.com, but there's another website for the First Tee program.
The First Tee local website is thefirsttmyrtlebeach.org.
Okay.
And then the corporate website is thefirsttee.org.
Okay, thefirsttee.org or thefirsttmyrtlebeach.org.
Right.
And I saw,
Jennifer Baldwin is the programming director and youth development director with the program.
Great. So for viewers who don't have internet access, could they pick up a phone and make a call?
Yes.
Okay.
Her number is 913
Right.
5261
Yes.
extension 410.
Okay, 913-5261 extension 410. I saw on there the First Tee Myrtle Beach is a program of shared care.
Yes.
That's wonderful. How did shared care get involved, or I guess First Tee approach shared care?
Well, they've been involved right from the inception, and they are a nonprofit organization that provides health care for those that cannot afford it or do not have insurance access to it. They find families and individuals the health care that they need, and they got involved as a sponsor with the First Tee. And the executive director, Reverend Joseph Washington, has just done a tremendous job with the First Tee and coordinating the activities. And Jennifer Baldwin is the operational management.
So if my daughter is 7 and she wanted to get involved and was excited about learning more about golf and possibly even some life skill, some life-changing opportunities there on the character side, what's the best steps for me to get her involved?
Best thing to do is to contact Jennifer directly.
Okay, great.
And they could also come out to our sites, to the different sites, and see, the whole program and the interaction. A lot of people do that, and then get the information and register and start up in the next session. It is a 12-week program.
Okay.
And we have a fall session.
Right.
And a spring session. We're in the 6th week of the spring session right now. Next week's the 6th week.
Okay.
And then we also have a summer session that runs through the summer.
So folks really need to commit at least that 6 weeks, if not the 12-week or the whole summer.
Yes.
That's tremendous.
The summer's more flexible. It's not because of people's vacations and the flexibility you need in the summer. There's not an attendance requirement in that.
Right.
But we do really look to solid participation with the children in it. The other thing we've done this year also that I think is especially good is to have the parents involved in the life skills development. And we have a structured approach where they have a life skills supplement that they work with and see the children actually practicing and doing some of the things that they're learning and seeing it in everyday life at home or at school. And they bring that in at different times, and it just gives them the structure to work with their child through the program. So that's been very good this past year.
Are there costs involved in the program, Shelby?
Yes, the cost is $5 per session.
Okay.
It's 12-week sessions. It's $60.
Right.
And then the summer program is $40 for the summer program. But there are situations where we offer like a scholarship type program for the local people.
Okay.
If affordability is an issue,
right.
There's no problem in gaining access to the First Tee.
Sounds like a program to be involved in.
Yeah. Also clubs. The First Tee has golf clubs, and the sets are loaned to the individuals if they don't have golf clubs.
Right.
And, it's a very comprehensive program.
We talked about some of the volunteer opportunities. So is there also opportunities for contributors or sponsors? Are you all looking for dollars, or is there a need there?
Definitely.
Okay.
We're looking for donations in terms of golf equipment, that type of thing.
Good.
And dollar donations to help our expenses and to help the growth, maintain the growth as we do it.
We've got a big program coming up. We got just a minute. I'm sorry to say time is flying, Shelby, but Saturday, April 19th from 1 to 4, you've got a big program coming up. It's going to be out at Whispering Pines, and that'll help raise funds as well.
That'll be very helpful, and it's a free junior clinic, and it's open not just to First Tee, but it's open to all juniors, tourists, locals, and it is from 1 to 4 on that Saturday. We have area golf instructors come, free tips to the kids. We're going to have a very exciting driving contest and some other contests as well.
Right.
Great prizes for the kids, refreshments, free balls at the driving range, hitting the balls. So it's just a real fun time.
Sounds
we did
like
this last year.
The day to get out there, Saturday, April 19th, the Juniors Golf Clinic there at Whispering Pines. Shelby, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank
Sorry
you.
we're
It's
running
been a
out of
real
time.
pleasure and a real good opportunity.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to more Carolina People with Shelby Smith, one of the lead instructors for the First Tee, Myrtle Beach, coming up next. You know, we're sitting here with a professional golf instructor. Did he seem to be fueled by golf and golf alone? It was those life skills, hearing him talk about the life skills experiences being passed on to these children, both boys and girls, ages 7 to 18, a real opportunity for him when he thinks about confidence and courtesy and sportsmanship and honesty and integrity, just 4 or 5 of the 9 core principles in life skills experience. Take the time to go online to thefirsttmyrtlebeach.org, thefirsttmyrtlebeach.org, or pick up the phone, 843-913-5261, extension 410. Ask for Jennifer Baldwin. Tell her you want to get involved. Tell her you want to make a donation. Tell her you know a company that would be a great sponsor, even for the golf clinic, the junior golf clinic coming up Saturday, April 19th, 1 to 4 out at Whispering Pines Golf Course and the Academy out there. Take the time to learn more about this tremendous program. They need your help. Ages 7 to 18, you can make a difference whatever age you are. Take the time to learn more. thefirsttmyrtlebeach.org. Shelby Smith, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you very much.